on this, but Frieda Birnbaum is. We've talked to her before. She's a psychologist, and she is a research psychologist, psychoanalyst, and author of What Price Power, the in-depth study of professional women in relationships, which is what this movie is really all about. Frieda, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
I read your PR page on this. I got to say that I agree with you. There's another side to this story, and we'd like to hear it from you.
Well, the sad part about this is, are we going backwards in our sexuality? You know, it's almost like a sexual backlash to where we used to be, passive recipients of having sex and not being responsible for it. But even more than that, do we have to have pain? Do we have to be held in handcuffs? I mean, women love to fantasize about their sexuality, and maybe women are repressed, and maybe that's why they had 150 million women reading these books. That's how many books were sold. Wow. So we have to look at that. You know, what's going on with women? Are they bored in their relationships? Do they need more? Are they taking on men's roles as far as having to be less monogamous as in the past, as men were in the past? So things are shifting, but let's look at where they're shifting to, because this could be a dangerous shift. And are we giving a younger generation the impression that women have to be bound up? Is this the new sex? Is this the modern day sex? And the answer is absolutely not. Who is this person who wrote this book anyway? Does she have to be in bondage in order for her to have sexual experiences? I don't know. Is she that desperate? Is she that whatever?
I'm a single man, and I really don't think I'd want to be involved with a woman that had to read a book to satisfy her sexuality. I've always been attracted in my life to strong, independent women. Married one, and I'm widowed from one. I don't understand how women are not upset about this more. I mean, we're hearing a small outcry from educated people like you who deal with this every day. And I like your slant and where are we going with this. I think women's liberation, and I lived through that back when it all happened with Gloria Steinem and the whole thing, it gave women a voice and let us know for the first time that, men didn't have to be in totally dominant roles for both people to have a good time.
Well, the best sex, I'll have you know, is when a woman is turned on and she's the aggressor. So there you go.
I agree with that.
Right? Does that sound good to you?
It is, or at least equal. I think truth in the bedroom is probably the most important thing. If you're going to introduce toys and everything that this book talks about, you got to have a long conversation about that. The whole premise that this guy takes a virgin and is a rich, powerful man and has her sign a contract and agrees to these things, and she does it. Gosh, is that where we're headed?
Well, this guy, whoever he is, has not experienced the reality that when you're not sexually active, you really don't have the ability to be equal in bed. And who wants to just be with someone where you're just completely having sex with yourself, basically? You want someone to have the ability to do whatever it is to turn you on as well. So, this women empowerment deal that we've all gone through, women have really gotten into high-status careers. And my research, by the way, you're speaking to someone who has researched 700 women and came out with the results that they are happier in bed, career women, women who are assertive out there in the workforce, bring that assertiveness inside the home. Right. And the marriage is much more exciting because it's two individuals rather than two people becoming one. So this is really further showing that my research is seeing that we're repressing our needs and we're going backwards. And it's a very sad situation that so many books were sold by this woman. Who is she anyway? Maybe she needs to be on the couch, and maybe she needs to rethink where she's going.
Frieda, thank you so much. We got to go to
It's too bad.
report
Okay.
right now, but you've given us a lot to talk about.
Yeah, think about that one. Meet the right person. That's what I have to say.
Absolutely.
Take care.